Yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Let's go for it. Why not? Full screen. Mic is good. You guys can definitely hear me, otherwise a bunch of people would be complaining already. Let's go. Oh yeah, he's working on the tornado. That's how you do it. It's Metal Sonic. It's not. Oh, it is. Okay, sorry. I thought they were gonna like do the twist ending right away. Okay. See, I didn't understand this last time. I don't. Maybe it's just because I'm an idiot. I like how it looks like there's like a texture to each color. It makes it look like I'm reading a comic book that moves. Are those drills 3D models? I think they are. Oh. That's gonna be a meme everywhere. I could see it already. And before someone makes a friggin' fist bump meme, I can see. I'm already predicting this whole week of memes in Sonic communities. Wait, isn't this just the Sonic Adventure 1 boss? Or wait, did he only have 1 drill? 3 drills. This is also in Sonic X, too. Can someone make like a collection of all the times Eggman used a drill? And it didn't work? Together! Why does he put an eject button on it that goes so far away? Oh, it's the Chaos Emerald. Oh, they did the jingle for getting a Chaos Emerald. That's cool. Wait, where's Metal Sonic? It's gonna be at the end. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. That's Mania Plus. Oh, they're hyping it up, man. They're getting us ready. They're just sitting there casually playing it while we're like... Wait, did it change color as it went? Did Stardust Speedway change color as he played through it? It did, didn't it? Oh no, it was quick cut. Sorry, interesting. I thought it was changing as he played through it. Okay, it's showing us the different palettes. That's interesting. What? He just lands there? Didn't go anywhere. It's cool to see that guy. Oh, it's your boy. And it's the right size this time, not like an SA2 where it can fit in his pocket. What? That would actually be really cool. I don't know, the first thing that comes to mind when he has an evil grin looking at that is that he's gonna turn that into like a mech of some kind, and like Knuckles is gonna be like, "Oh look, it's a tornado!" Maybe I'm totally missing the actual plan in his mind, but that'd be cool. I'm surprised we've never seen that, like him modifying the tornado and turning it against them. Wait a minute, we saw that in Sonic Boom, but I want to see it in this universe. I'm talking more like a boss in classic Sonic. Like, why haven't we seen that in classic games before? That would be really, really cool to fight the tornado, but it like turns into like a thing with where the like, I don't know, the wings are like blades on its hands. I don't know. I'm not a designer or whatever. I'd like to be though. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Good, bad, okay. Let me see it in the chat. Let me see it in the chat. Good, bad, okay. I mean, how could you think? I don't know. This is one of those things that the social media team is obviously doing extra for us. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to be making this. We've never gotten anything like this before. So, I mean, in my opinion, if you complain about something like this, I'm like, I mean, yeah, but like no one made you watch it, you know? No one's forcing it down your throat. I guess people that are modern fans might still feel like they're getting classic Sonic forced down their throat. But like, if we get a lot of modern stuff for the 30th anniversary, say, in hindsight, it won't feel like it was forced down our throat. So just hope for the future, you know? Hope for the future. You'll have every right to be mad if they do this for like 3 years straight and we get nothing for Modern Sonic, but like the wave of Classic Sonic is just beginning. You may think that it isn't just beginning because we've had like Green Hill over and over again, Green Hill and generations with Classic Sonic, but really, it feels like in the grand scheme of things, Classic Sonic really just came back, for real. Like with Mania, it finally came back. From a classic fan's perspective, Classic Sonic really did not come back until maybe Generations. 50% of people would agree with you on that statement. But really, 100% of people are like, Classic Sonic came back in Mania, and that's pretty recent. So let's ride this wave for a little bit. But if they do this for a lot longer, I will think that angry modern fans will be justified. But I think it's too early to be mad, personally. You could be as mad as you want. We need Yuji Naka? I don't think we need Yuji Naka. I mean, mad respect for Yuji Naka. He made my favorite video game character, obviously. But I mean, let Yuji Naka respect his choice to leave the team, you know? That's his thing. He doesn't want to make Sonic games for the rest of his life. I know I wouldn't. Who would, really? You know how we are. Okay, I'm gonna try something a little different than last time, because this is, like, hands down positive. There's no debate in this, right? It's not a game. For some reason, since it's a cartoon, it's a little less debatable about, like, its quality. It's a good cartoon. I'd rather see more of Emerald Coast than anything else. So I'm gonna, before I head out and get ready for work, I'm gonna answer, I'm gonna answer 5 questions. Make sure to @ me. Use the @Mardiculous like Samaro did just in the chat so it highlights it for me. I want to answer 5 questions. They can be about what we just saw. It really could be about anything. I'll try to avoid things that are jokes. I'd like questions that are like, that generate discussion. They don't have to be about this episode specifically. But things that generate discussion. Jokes I'll probably skip over, but I'll answer 5 questions before I head out. And yes, if you think I look like a wet sewer rat because I haven't showered, that's because I do. I might not even get to answer 5 questions. Will Amy be in as well? I'm thinking that Amy... I mean, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but it'd be pretty cool if Amy is unlockable in Mania Plus. That might not be the case. I would be even satisfied if Amy shows up in a cutscene. I think it's... For me, I'm not the kind of... Like, I'm aware that it's probably asking a lot now that we have, like, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Mighty, and Ray. Like, we've been playing just as Sonic for the longest time, and now all of a sudden we have 5. So from my perspective, it's like... Asking for Amy, while it is a good idea and it's totally respectable to ask for and want it, because she's a classic character and a mainstay character for sure, it's also asking for a little much considering how much we're getting, not to mention this animated series. However, I think it's totally fair to be a little surprised that Amy's not going to show up at all, meaning I half expected in Stardust Speedway for Amy to be like hanging around and to hop on ya and like, you know, someone made that a GIF already. I regret doing it. To like have her grab onto you and you like can't let go and stuff like that. I think is doable. That is definitely doable, and I expect something like that. And if it's not there, 5% disappoint, and I think that's justifiable. But expecting her to be playable? I don't know. It'd be great. I'm not against it. I'm just kind of like, hey, you know, Tyson Hess and Mania devs and Sonic Team, you could take a little break, you know? Take a break. You've done good. That's kind of my standpoint on it. Good job, everyone. I want you to be as restful and rested as you need to be. Now, I think that I've done a little bit of that filler. I can answer some questions. So, Mr. Pasquale asks, what is your favorite Sonic and Tails moment from the games? Favorite Sonic and Tails moment? You know what? Tails as a character always did the best when he was separated from Sonic. I think that was what made him interesting, because he would rely so heavily on Sonic. So you're like, what is he going to do when Sonic's not there? Which is why I think there's so much hate for that moment, specifically in Forces. Not because it's bad, per se, but because it's such a missed opportunity to show character development for Tails. especially since Adventure 1, one of the first 3D games, did it so well already. But you could argue that Forces wasn't about Tails' character arc, it was about the custom hero, which we got something similar to Tails' character arc in SA1 through the custom hero, which is great. I just would have appreciated the attention to, you know, narrative consistency and attention to detail for these characters. But that, I think, is something justifiable to be angry about, so that's fine. My favorite Sonic and Tails moment, a lot of them are probably going to be from Colors, and I know that that's going to get a lot of people's rejection, but I feel like Sonic and Tails on screen was never impressive unless it was the OVA, because we got, like, because that's a dialogue-focused thing. It's a cartoon or an OVA. But Sonic and Tails' dynamic wasn't really explored until other cartoons, of course. Sat AM and stuff, those are all good. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, good. I'm including all those. I really like the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog when Sonic and Tails met. I think that's really, really silly. I'm gonna have to go with that because I grew up with that. But I do like a lot of moments in Colors. Just I think it's cute, their dynamic. Whether or not I like the whole story in Colors is a different story. Do you hope that Mania Adventures ties into Plus? I don't think it'll tie into Plus. I hope it does. But I don't hope that it's directly tied into it. I just hope that there's no plot holes and that it all fits in the same world, if that makes sense. I'm not expecting any direct references, though, because I have a feeling the teams are kind of... They're loosely connected, but they probably want flexibility in what they're able to do, and make sure that each medium is as strong as it can possibly be. So the Mania devs are probably going to be meeting with the people that are doing the cartoon a little bit, to make sure that nothing, you know, doesn't make sense, but the Mania devs are also going to want Mania Plus to be as strong as it can be, and their main focus is to do that, as opposed to have a narrative that is completely tied in. That's 2 questions. Do you think Classic Chaotix will ever return? I really, really, really hope... wait, are you just talking about, like, Mighty and Ray? Because they already did. I guess you're referring to, like, Vector? And, like, his original design? And, like, Espio and Charmy? And I think that'd be really funny, but I'm thinking that they will only show up if Mania Adventures, best case scenario, gets, like, a cartoon on TV that occurs between other cartoons. Like, you know, those, like, small ones that happen in place of commercials. I think that's entirely possible for this to just show as a commercial cartoon. Then I think, if they get, like, an actual series, then I think maybe we can expect them. I'm thinking next in line before even the Chaotix is, like, Bark, Bean, and Fang. I definitely think we're going to see Ray and Mighty in Mania Adventures at some point. And yeah, I think that's the end of that question. So that's 3 questions. What other areas from Sonic Mania would you like to see in Mania Adventures? I definitely want to see Studiopolis, only because that brief glimpse we get of it, when it shows up in the animated intro for Mania, is beautiful, and why not flaunt your new, like, main location for Mania? You gotta know that that's, like, whether or not it's your favorite location from the game, it is the one. It was the first one that we really saw. I want that to be in Smash Bros. I want them to go full force with Studiopolis because it's so unique and so cool, and I love the music. It's great. And I think what makes it so unique is that back then, when the palettes didn't allow for as many colors as modern gaming does, they were like, let's not make a blue stage for Sonic. Let's make sure that it's either, like, white or green or something that contrasts our blue character. But now with Mania, we finally can have, like, a predominantly blue stage and have Sonic still stand out. Let's just watch the Mania Plus trailer while I'm talking. Now he can finally stand out in a blue stage because there's so many colors, so you can still see what's going on, and it's HD enough, and you're not talking about, like, the low quality TVs that we had before. Everything's HD, so you don't have to worry about that as much. I'm rambling. I think that's 4 questions. 1 more question. I did see there was the Amy cameo in that Eggman boss fight. Just so you guys know, I haven't seen the new transitions for Mania yet, so I don't wanna know about them. So if that last question had anything to do with, like, Amy doing something, or Metal Sonic doing something with Amy, I don't want to physically see that. I don't care if I hear about it, per se. So if that was a spoiler, I'm not mad at you. It might have been. I'm not looking at it anymore. But I still would like to see the Amy in Mania. That's what I'm specifically talking about. So those are my 5 questions. So I'm going to head out, and because I got 10 minutes to, you know, get my laundry out of the dryer, quickly fold it. But thank you guys so much for joining me. How many of you guys were joining me? 76. That's awesome. Sorry, once again, for canceling the stream twice in a row on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There was just so much going on for the channel at the same time, and we knew we were going to be doing this because Aaron had announced that we were getting another episode, and we just streamed earlier in the week for Mania Plus, so we didn't want things to get too cluttered with all the archives being uploaded. So thanks for being patient with us. Hopefully, next weekend at Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be hanging out with you guys and finally doing that drawing stream. The plan for that is for me to be sketching on paper while Lord's colors on another side of the screen. Another drawing I've done, and we just keep passing them through until we're done. Whoa, we're not going to watch a Moogie Mikey on this. We're not going to watch a Moogie Mikey video on this live stream. Maybe next time, Mikey. Maybe next time. But he's great. You should totally check out his content. But I got to head out, guys. Have a great day. Positive vibes. It's Monday, but we got Mania Adventures, so you should be able to survive Monday. The rest of the week, I don't know about that. But good vibes, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Peace. Bye, guys. I love you. Thanks for watching.